Want to skip ads without hurting my inner child? Head over to patreon.com/CMC and help fund the show. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I am your host, Derrick Schommer, and that is Ian Andrews. I had to slide back so I didn't poke him in the eye.
Much appreciated. Today we're making the Basil Ginger Smash, which I think is going to be great because I love a good smash.
Do you like a good basil?
A good basil cocktail.
Look, it's Basilismus.
Your father Basil.
That's what Doug did. Remember? He's like, he did this, and he's like, I don't know what.
Yeah, like...
Ooh, it smells nice. Dude, this smells
That guy didn't harumph. Watch yourself.
2 ounces of gin. Oh, this is... Where is it? What do we got here? This is a Tanqueray Old Tom. We're going Old Tom this week. So we got some 2 ounces of gin. We're using Tanqueray Old Tom. 3/4 fresh lemon juice. 3/4 simple syrup. So you've got yourself a sour mix. Boom, just like that.
And I'm not using as many basil leaves.
You're not going to use 10?
Because these are
really big basil
freaking huge basil leaves. So we're going to take so it's 2 ounces of gin, 3/4 ounces of lemon juice, 3/4 ounce simple syrup, and
I didn't just state those ingredients.
Okay, did you really? Huh, I guess I was picking basil. So we're gonna add the basil and the syrup, and we're gonna muddle that.
I'm gonna muddle my way through.
Here, wait. I'll give you this. You can use this because I'm all done with it. See, I'm all done with it.
Well then, fine. I'm gonna do 3/4 of an ounce of my what did we call this? Lemon.
Add basil, syrup, and muddle.
You're gonna. You got muddle and basil in there, right?
Okay, and then we add everything else.
Yep.
Okay, because
you want to be able to.
There's no instructions to add anything else in there. It just says add muddle.
Yeah, there's no instructions at all. Okay. What I did is I know that syrup or sugar extracts flavor.
So you muddle with the syrup.
So you'll always see that there's usually sugar. There's 2 ways to muddle with full grain sugar. What?
Splashed.
Oh, nice, and that's sugar too. Either full grain sugar when you're doing it with like a. You would think this is the first time you've done that, but that's been if you watch our highlight video, he does at least twice. If you use full grain with citrus, you can pop some of these little sacks, and you'll get some more citric oil out of it.
Pop some sacks.
If you use sugar for like anything like this, like mint or whatever, it helps to pull out some of those flavors and brings it in because it's a flavor extractor. Jennifer's learned this making shrubs that she puts it into the zest. So if you zest you get a whole big pile of zest, just literally shaved up. No, you just soak it in sugar and it turns into a simple syrup.
Huh.
Like it pulls out all of the citrus flavor from those zests, and then you can separate them later. I guess you want to. And then you filter out the zests, and you've got yourself a very flavorful syrup. Huh. And that's your basis for the shrub outside of the vinegar.
Oh, interesting. So, okay.
And then when we shake it, you're still going to get a little extra. Did you get the second strainer? Because you said you got everything.
Oh, I can get first?
Yeah, you got basil.
That makes sense. Right there. I had almost everything. This is a simple ingredient drink. But it becomes a little bit more of a complicated making drink because there's muddling, there's double straining, there's
everything involved.
The only thing we're not doing with this drink is dry straining or lighting anything on fire. Stay tuned for later.
That's later in the week.
We got fire lighting later.
There is fire to come.
Before I forget, you also, if you haven't been there a while, I haven't been promoting. You should go to everydaydrinkers.com in
you've been
a year.
Revamping the website.
Because I've been trying to redesign it for years.
This looks very cool.
Whoa, that's cool.
That is insane. And I finally got the first rollout done.
Never turned on that camera.
I turned on now.
Not too late.
This is the first drink.
I guess.
No, that's not a guess. It's the complete truth. Did you already focus on everything?
Yeah, I focused on everything.
There's a whole lot of truth in that.
Here, I'll even carve off some garnish for you because it says to garnish it with some basil.
Ooh.
Right. So.
This is basil-y, but it's really
Should we do
good.
this?
I like that. I think that's an excellent way to garnish this drink.
That, my friends, is the what is this called? The
Basil Gin Smash.
Boom! Oh wait, no, it just goes like this.
Name that's you know the style I'm doing.
Yeah.
I was trying to do an accent.
Tipsy.
Yeah. And there you have it, the Basil Gin Smash.
There you go, and there you have it. That's for those that are
hashtag tipsy bartender.
For people who you know who Tipsy Bartender is? Like my mom said, you should make this drink, and she sent me a link to Tipsy Bartender. I'm like, you kidding me, Mom? I guess this is my show.
God damn it, Mom!
You should be sending me links to me. Well, I guess why would you tell me to make?
This looks like something that he would make based on the look, maybe not the garnish.
It's
but
too fancy for Tipsy.
Yeah, it's a little sophisticated.
Yeah.
Not to take away from the show. It's just not a
That's
style.
not on the mark, is it?
It was, but
Oh, okay.
was it there?
It was.
Right.
It's been in both places now, so you can pick and choose.
Okay. Just making sure. Sorry. Didn't mean to.
She moved him.
What a cool looking drink.
Mark!
That
It looks like Midori.
It does. It has almost like a glowy characteristic to it, doesn't it?
It does have a little bit of a glowy
I've
characteristic.
already licked the strainer, but I'm going to put this in my mouth now. We good with the shot?
Yeah, I think we're good with it.
I don't want to disrupt the basil. You placed that very nicely.
That's what I do. Very rarely. I very rarely put that much effort into something.
I know who would like that.
Somebody who likes basil.
Dan would like that. My boss, Dan. He likes basil drinks.
Really? There's not a lot of basil drinks.
He's found some.
It's pretty alcohol potency.
That's
I think.
great.
Is that alcohol or is it just the everything?
Everything. I get the sweetness from with the.
You know what's
the
weird?
Basil. It's
It tastes like
it's like a gin daiquiri.
a little bit like like fresh cut grass almost. Like it's got like a earthy kind of green.
Like a basil flavor.
No, you got a little basil.
Well, it's the basil and it's the Old Tom because the Old Tom is like very.
That could be the earthiness of the Old Tom too.
Yeah, it's very. I don't want to say earthy. It's very floral.
I want to say earthy.
You think earthy?
No.
I think floral.
I was on the earthy kick.
Yeah, you are.
So I thought I'd just
So
say
you're sticking with it.
That's not earthy.
It's juniper.
Yeah. I'm not getting a lot of juniper in it though.
I think the juniper that is in here gets muted by the basil,
Basil?
and they play well together.
It's a sour. It's
It
a
is.
sour.
It's a
got a little
sour,
bit
yeah.
of sour to it. It's not a sweet drink.
That's so cool
It's
looking.
balanced a little bit on sour.
I like the particulates from the muddling too. I think that adds like some
But we double
craft
strained.
character to it.
Yeah, it's the like when you double strain, you're still going to get some micro particulates, but those particulates aren't going to annoy you.
No.
They're
I
not
think
going to
it
stuck
adds
in
to
your
the character of the
teeth
drink.
or get stuck in your throat.
I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, they're very small, so it's just a flavor nuance.
Melvin? Is that who submitted this? Melvin?
A Melfin.
Melvin. Cool drink, Melvin.
Melfin didn't have a name; it just had an email address, and part of his email address said Melfin, so I'm calling him that.
All right. Well, Melvin, you know who you are. That's a cool drink. I like it.
Nobody else has submitted a Basil Gin Smash, so there's no doubt he or she, Mrs. Melfin or Mr. Melfin, or Mr. and Mrs. Melfin.
You know what? That's a keeper. I didn't even set the alarm, did I?
No, but what are you gonna do? Take a photo
You
of
can
it?
wrap it up.
Yeah. That's photo worthy. I'm doing that right on the camera.
We're not. What are you?
I'm trying to get the lighting right.
Well, you shut off your app.
I did, didn't I?
So you want me to take a photo for you then, and I can tag you in it? Look, I'm gonna do
look,
it
I'm
too.
getting the recipe card
I'm
for
gonna
that.
take a photo of you taking a photo.
Oh, that's so meta.
Oh, that was awesome.
What's that?
Oh, we both just did that. I'll just type mine in later. So that is the Basil Gin Smash. If you like smashes, typically they're whiskey smashes,
Yeah.
but basil.
Kurt had a Scottish smash that was quite good that we made on here.
It basically smashes. You throw some sort of fruit or whatever in it. In
Lemons
this
or
case,
whatever.
you're throwing in there
Basil.
basil.
And lemon juice is in there too.
There's definitely lemon juice in there.
Definitely lemon.
Green, good for the summer poolside.
Yeah, what a great poolside drink.
Would be good for St. Patrick's Day, but it wouldn't fit the time period for us.
Nope. But it's great for like your hot days. It's a good sipper. Refreshing.
I think it's definitely a refreshing sipper. Gin, for some reason, has been
love
turning
gin,
into like this refreshing sipper. It must be just because it always involves, it doesn't always, but has a lot of
Christmas.
gin. Yeah, like
There's a lot of Christmas to gin drinks.
yeah, like a fruity, florally pairing of some type
Yeah,
or
that's-
another.
That kind of stuff all goes together. Yeah.
And this one is good, a little bit early.
So these are your wide old fashions.
That is
Or
not,
double old-fashioned.
That is definitely a
Double.
double old fashioned.
Double old fashioned from AwesomeDrinks.com. You can get that as well as all your shakers, strainers, muddlers, anything we used on the show.
Right.
You can get it at AwesomeDrinks.com.
Any questions of the day? Fine.
Bueller.
No.
The live stream doesn't have anything.
Bueller.
Question of the day. What is the first thing that you would save in a fire?
In a what?
In a fire.
I
hate
that just went from
Yourself.
PG to R real quick.
What's the first thing you save in a fire? It can't be yourself. Because you can't go in and get yourself out. You're already out.
I would go out.
If you're outside and there's a fire, like, I gotta save.
My cats, does that count?
Oh, yeah, humans. See, that's the thing, is I figure everybody's gonna save their children and other breathing humans first.
Okay, so anything that's not alive then.
Yeah, if everybody was outside, if the family was outside, because that's too easy. If the family's outside, what's the first thing you go in and you take out? What are you gonna get? He's gonna get his stinks. Those are his little blankets.
Okay, I'm like, I don't know what that is. It sounds wrong.
So Liam gets his little
And
blankets.
he used to chew on them when he was little.
Yeah,
And they would
get
stink,
stinky.
So we called them his stinks.
No, you did.
What else?
Who
What would I
left
say?
the door
Oh,
open? Alright.
Someone with high shorts, I'm
moved.
guessing.
I would probably save my laptop because it's got some
kind of
stuff
hard
on
drive,
it. Yeah, my hard drives are. I'll put all my good stuff in a fireproof safe.
I don't even know what I'd save.
So that's why I'd save my laptop, just in case it hasn't been the
yeah.
last backup.
Yeah.
The backup is a local backup, so it would be good to save the laptop.
Yeah.
I would take my laptop. There's a lot of stuff on there.
Good
I
call.
think you got one
would save
thing.
Ian.
Someone would save me? Oh, thank
Solomon.
you.
Solomon.
Thanks, Solomon.
I would save my oak barrel.
Leper says her booze cabinet.
Oh yes,
That would just
save it
fuel the
for
fire.
this white like fire.
Yeah, you would have to save a lot of booze to save your
I would
house.
be running. So yeah, that's it. Answer the question. Write it below. Comments are important. I was trying to come up. Comments are king. We need more comments. That's kind of what we need.
M-O-A-R comments.
M-O-A-R.
More.
That's more.
More.
All right, we're done. We're
No.
teaching you how to drink. It's just going to continue to age.
This is no longer...
It's
Whoa,
gold.
it's not clear anymore.
Holy crap. So, some stats on this way does that. I talked about filling it with water first. You don't want to leave it empty unless you clean it, wash it out.